This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. I don't know how you were raised, but I was raised to not believe life is fair. Anytime my brothers and I would complain to our mom about this isn't fair, that's not fair, we would be immediately admonished. Life's not fair. Quit whining about that which is not fair or what you perceive to not be fair. And it really is an admission of Donald Trump's privilege and the exceedingly easy life that he's lived, that he invokes the phrase about fairness so often. In the wake of possible consequences, we're still at a 50-50 here as to whether or not he's going to see consequences. But in the wake of that, he gave a speech this weekend in Texas, whining about fairness, talking about having the possibility of him going to jail because racists are after him. Like Donald Trump needs to worry about racist repercussions, being a white, wealthy American male. And in this, he called for ostensibly and essentially a second insurrection. I'm going to play 3 separate clips, very brief clips, and then we're going to talk about it. But this first one really is, for me, more of a thank God we got rid of this turd as president of the United States, because I can't handle his turns of phrase and the manner with which he speaks, the cadence, it's just grating. Remember this and be glad he's not president anymore.
They're doing, as an example, for years they've been going after my company, many years, using every trick in the book in an attempt to literally, if they can, put me in jail. They want to put me in jail.
Put me in jail. They want to put me in jail. No one wants to put you in jail but for your crimes. Normal people, especially white, rich men in America, don't get put in jail because of persecution. Everyone knows this, even his unwashed, low-information audience, yet they buy it. Hook, line, and sinker, because it's what they want to believe about Donald Trump. It is confirmation bias, except there's no confirmation to be had. Here he is in this next one talking about the racists who are after him. The racist white people who want to take down the white person.
But that's really what they want. It really is prosecutorial misconduct at the highest level. These prosecutors are vicious, horrible people. They're racists, and they're very sick. They're mentally sick. They're going after me without any protection of my rights by the Supreme Court or most other courts. In reality, they're not after me, they're after you. And I just happen to be the person that's in the way. That's what they're after.
They're going after me with no protection of my rights from the Supreme Court. This man was president of the United States of America and has no idea how anything works. They're going after him with no protection of his rights from the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court does not protect or grant you any rights, Donald Trump. You absolute, abject, dumb shit. What is he even talking about? No one knows, because it's not for you, because you can string 2 thoughts together in your head. It's for the hooting and hollering band of misfits who chose to waste their weekend and go watch Donald Trump prattle on that he's not having his rights of the Supreme. Someone explain it to me, please. someone in a cogent way spell it out for me. Maybe I'm just too daft to understand. And here he is, lest you think I'm being exaggerative about the claims I make, about him calling for a second insurrection if prosecutions and lawsuits move forward to hold him accountable. Watch this insane, remarkable moment from this weekend.
If these radical, vicious, racist prosecutors do anything wrong or illegal, I hope we are going to have in this country the biggest protest we have ever had in Washington, D.C., in New York, in Atlanta, and elsewhere, because our country and our elections are corrupt. They're corrupt.
The largest protests we've ever seen, when we've already witnessed an insurrection at the United States Capitol. A concerted effort to overthrow the United States government while, as two birds with one stone overturning a free and fair American election, a settled American election. And for me, he's kind of giving away his hand here. He's showing all of his cards, because the three cities that he's telling people to converge upon and protest, the likes of which we've never seen, are Washington, D.C., once again, an insurrection, New York City, where cases are moving forward, criminal cases against him, and Atlanta, where Fani Willis, the district attorney there of Fulton County, has just impaneled a grand jury and is going to comb over all of the evidence of election interference by Donald Trump. It's not by accident that he chose those particular municipalities that he wants a second insurrection and the largest protests we've ever seen, that will most certainly turn violent if Donald Trump has his way. He's getting desperate, so it's no longer dog whistles. That's where we are right now with Donald Trump. This is dangerous, and he needs to be called out about it, not just by me, not just by the usual suspects that you would expect to say something about it, but by Republicans. If you actually love your country, if you truly consider yourself a patriot, if you know what that is, you will call him out for this nonsense. You will call it what it is, which is selfishness and a disgusting disregard for democracy. If you do the crime, you do the time. You face your consequence. You take your lumps. Pick an adage. What do you think? I would love to know. You can call, leave me a brief voicemail, 714-576-4054. Of course, you can email me, daily@dollemore.com. I would absolutely love to hear from you on this. We are in perilous times, and it is going to take a group effort, a concerted effort on the part of all of us to stay involved, to stay active, to try to get our neighbors, our friends, our loved ones also to be involved, to vote, to organize, to get involved in a political campaign. Because the threat is real to our republic. Follow me on social media. I would absolutely love to connect with you there. I'm at Dollemore just about everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And if I bring you value, if I do something for you on a weekly or daily or monthly basis, please consider supporting my work here on the platform for as little as $2 a month. You can become a channel member by clicking the join button below, or you can go over to patreon.com/IDoubtIt podcast. We need to keep our heads on a swivel, because Donald Trump is pushing for an insurrection part duh. Anyway, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I'll see you next time. Until I do, be genuine. Take care of one another.